pal Petaway, and I'm here playing with this new Humphreys amp, or actually it should be Humphrey amp. And I have to say, this is the most natural sounding amp I've ever played an acoustic guitar through. My guitar, this is my particular guitar, it's outfitted with a McIntyre feather pickup, which is a simple stick on the bridge plate kind of pickup. I'm running into this amp at the moment with all the settings flat, and it sounds, without a preamp, it sounds almost as good as anything that I've ever heard, without a preamp. But what's really nice is he's got some little choices here. You can have a bright switch right here. The bright switch allows you to get more of that sparkle. So now when you hear this, you get much more of the high end. The other thing though that I like about it is it's got bass, treble, and mids that you can adjust. So I would probably, for my taste, put on the bright switch and take some of the mids down. So I'm getting a little less of the mid-range. And now, it's very subtle, but it makes it sound that much more acoustic. Now to give you an idea of what this amp really is doing, or what it isn't doing, which is probably a better way to put it, I'll turn the volume all the way off. Natural. I mean, it doesn't really color the tone that much, and that's what I like about it. If you want more bass, you can just dial it in. So that right there is probably an ideal, for this particular guitar, an ideal setting. Well, there's a different guitar for the Humphrey amp. It's really designed for acoustic, but he's built in some things that are, I think, are great for jazz guitars. This is the new Paul Reed Smith jazz guitar, JA15, and it's a good one to show you this sort of thing on. Right now I have it set pretty much how I would for my acoustic, and it has a great sound. It's got this nice little edge to it. Almost sounds like an acoustic guitar. But if I want to get more of that dark electric sort of jazz tone, what I can do is they have a horn defeat switch. If I turn this switch down, it takes the horn out of the mix, and now we're just running through the 15-inch speaker. It's a nice little fat tone there. And you can further take out the brightness if you want with a bright switch right here. That'll give it a real dark sound. Actually, every level is a little bit subtle, and you have to really listen, but this might be nice if you were in the middle pickup setting. The other thing that I did for the acoustic was I took out the mids, and we can put those back in now for the electric, and just set it flat. You get a little bit more of that mid-range, or if you want to boost the mids. Same with the bass, if you want a really nice fat bass. So you can see it's a pretty versatile amp. I think of it as an acoustic amp, but I think for a jazz player it would be perfect. So here's a completely different kind of instrument you might want to use in a Humphrey amp. It's this instrument is sort of supposed to be a resonator guitar, but electric and acoustic. And so I'm going to show you, this is the electric pickup here. that's just straight on the electric pickup. But if you wanted to get a little more acoustic sound, you can dial in the acoustic pickup, and that's where this amp comes in really handy. It's going to reproduce that acoustic quality more. Now I can also kick in the horn, gives it a little more acoustic quality. If you really wanted to get it to sound acoustic, you would probably use the horn, and you might even kick in the bright switch, and then you can turn the treble down on the amp and get a. You can do a blend here. So it's got a lot of different uses, and on top of that, on top of all these different uses that you could put this amp to, it's a beautiful cabinet. He makes them in different hardwoods. You could probably get one to match your own guitar. I don't know for sure, but this one is in a walnut, and he does one in different colors. They just look great sitting in the living room too. So I think it's a cool amp.